Yo, is that on? It looks on to me over there. I thought we would just get our pooper scoopers ready this morning and talk some shit. Why I pull your lip off my zipper. Just some talk, man. Just some regular old talk. I find these talks to be good. We're going to plug this in really quick. This stream is brought to you by Procedural Beats. Let's get this, how come this thing ain't loading up? Dream Machine, procedural lo-fi universe, man. This is procedurally generated beats. Man, if you're like just wanting to do some gaming and you don't know what you want to listen to, something chill, it's always about like this. I mean, I can't listen to it for super long periods of time. I don't know, maybe I could, man. I've definitely fallen asleep to it. Yeah, man, very cool. So go check this out. This is what we're going to be listening to in the background as we're chit-chatting along there. But guys, go give this a like and subscribe, man. This that dude is doing it, man. It's made with Unreal Engine and Ableton. Very cool stuff. So what we're going to talk about first here, we got a couple tabs open. This guy, gosh, we're going to get to that foliosis in a minute here. Hurts your brain there. I'm not going to do it to you at first. We're going to talk about Redmas, man. We've been waiting for this to come out for a while now, and man, that hype, it wasn't overhype, but it was a long time hype. I was on the Discord, man. It almost burned me out, almost like a No Man's Sky update, Redmas. I wish he'd have never said anything at all. But you know, hey, it's out here now. This is what I've been looking for, man. You guys, if you're modding and stuff like that, go check this out, man. It's Redmas E3pic Fantasy assets, and I've played with this slightly on one of my last streams and had a great time in it. I'm sure there's hours and hours of little gems to find. He's got tons of stuff in there, man, and he's been doing this for a long time, man. You guys gotta go show this guy some love. I know I have his link to his Nexus page here in the description, but you can also support this guy on a Patreon, and yeah, he's got some sites over there. He's got a Discord you can get on. Yeah, gotta love it, man. Look at those photos. I mean, I got video footage and some runs already going of this, and then so we got some updates available here. So probably should grab these, huh? And man, check out Britfree coming in swinging. 30 mods to make the game feel more epic. So so Britfree's coming in, and Britfree does some good work, man. JJ Hookahs, man, I love to see this coming in all the time. Removes the C classes. I love this. JJ Hookahs has been doing it. I bet you his other stuff is doing well. And the Euclid mod here, I seen Ash Factor streaming last night. Check out my community. What are those called? Post. There we go. Can't think this morning. You can check out the community post. I posted his stream in it. He was building some cool stuff. It was a long stream, it seemed like. He was going for a few hours anyway. I think he's jamming his own music down there too, which is kind of cool. Let's download this, man. Come on, click here. I've been having some crazy internet issues, but I'm streaming. It says I am anyway. I think I hit the wrong button, huh? Is that an operational error? Very much well so could be, huh? I think I went to like Mod Manager or something. Alright, so now that we've done that, Winter does a lot of cool stuff, man. Winter TP does some good work, man. It's little details. He's got the Sean. He's so crazy, man. Winter is just out there. I was just like looking at his photos, guys. All right, we're just hanging out, having our coffee together, listening to some procedural baits. Man, it's happening though. Good mods, good modding time, and the game is running super well. I feel like even my frames are doing sort of all right. Astro's Bridge update available. I probably should grab this one too. All right, man. Well, he's got the sandworm and the giant. You know, I don't. Well, these are both need to be updated, man. My goodness, I gotta update all the time. Let's give an endorsement, huh? We have it downloaded. It's endorsed, you know. We gotta show him love. Let's go ahead and download this one here. Let's go back. And let's go ahead and get the sandworm one here too as well. Might as well do it, right? Go into manual. Let's get that there. All right. That looks good. All right, that'll be set up for me for later. We got some building stuff. I ain't worried about the other ones. We'll check that out. Maybe the no, not that one. I was talking about the Astro's Bridge here. Why we're doing it? Why not? Why not? Just have everything ready for me in the afternoon. This is how I get my my afternoon set up, boys and girls. YouTube analytics says it's mostly guys watching me, you know, from 20 to 40 years old. Analytics are fucking funny, dude. Did I hit the right button again? Astro's Bridge, we're good. Alright. I can't see my big old microphone. Someone said something about my big microphone. You have that big of a microphone, I have a hard time hearing you. Turn your volume up. My big microphone. Oh gosh. That's so funny. People are funny. People are funny. You guys are, life is its own comedy. Alright, so what's we had in here? We had let's talk about this cat here, man. I got up at the first thing I seen was a community post by elite gamers here. Oh my god, I want to talk about some try-hard people. Actually, I mean, I kind of like the guy. First of all, I think he's got some super potential here. When I see him, I see Murray from Flight of the Conchords. Hold up a second. Let's go check this out, because I even said this to him, and I meant this in a great way. I think the guy could do some comedy, man. And let's see. Murray from the Flight of the Conchords.
Morning, guys.
Hey.
Morning, guys.
Actually, get in the car. I've got something I want to talk to you about.
Are you okay, Murray?
Yeah, of course. Why?
I think that Elite and his brother could do some like little skits like this, and I think it's hilarious. I think their accent and everything is super cool. And every time I watch him, I see this Flight of the Conchords guy. And well, it's kind of hilarious, but that's just on a side note. Anyway, I just want to make it. I don't see everything negative, and I'm not going to just go over here and bash his balls. But he does deserve it. He set himself up for it. So there was a community post by him. Hold on, let's go see. I think he took it down though. So he takes a lot of things down. So bullying, here it is. But he had it was a written thing. Something about a Discord and people bullying him and how he got coerced to going over there, but he did a video basically saying the same thing here. So the only I know here's another thing where I'm like telling everybody to stay in your lane, but this is like frivolous garbage that he pours out into the communities, and well, geez, man, I don't know what the hell is going on or what he's talking about. I imagine that this is probably fabricated between him and what's the other guy's name?
Hello,
Miyogi.
everybody. Welcome to
here.
the video. Now,
I don't even want to get
a threat from a load of
a threat.
YouTube
My
content
main thing with
creators
what I don't even want to I shouldn't even be talking about the guy. It's almost like any publicity is whatever publicity, but I don't really care, man. They do their own things. What they do over there is they do these circle jerks. And all these other content creators, if you go over there and watch them, it's all of them watching each other, and it's this weird, crazy circle jerk of everybody watching each other. It's kind of weird to me, and I get in there sometimes and I look at it and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I see that people that don't even look like they're having fun themselves, and it's kind of sad looking. But I'm imagining that this guy here and the other guy, Miyogi, which I can go into a little bit more depth about my experiences with him too, which is, I don't know, kind of an odd one. I'll get to that in a second. But, this is kind of weird. The thing that really concerns me here is that he starts threatening, like reporting people and stuff like that. He wants to report the Discord, and he wants to report anybody on the YouTube platforms and I don't know. I hope that this is some just fabricated garbage from him and Miyogi, because it's right up their alley to come up with some fake ass baloney shit like this. But I have receipts of this guy doing the same damn thing. Maybe 2 years ago, he was begging me to do these videos against Captain Steve. Him and his brother, begged me. All these, I got snapshots of them somewhere. I save all the receipts. I'm not going to go that far into it. If you guys want to see them, geez, I could elaborate on it a little bit more, but it's kind of childish, and it's really paying a lot of attention to something that shouldn't be paid attention to. My thing here is them threatening, reporting. It's just stop, man. Turn your channel commenting off. Stop playing with other kids if you can't get along. And he's reported channels before too, because I don't know. I just know him. I know these type of people, and it really hurts his channel too when he does that. Because Google doesn't like frivolous little girls crying. And making these frivolous complaints, and they'll just put both channels on an umbrella type of thing, So anyway, this is some, I don't know. This is an oxymoron right here. So go ahead and you can report me, Elite Gamers, because I think you're a loser. I think you could have it. I think you should know. Well, I'm sorry. Hold up. You're a loser right now. You're acting like a loser, and doing some loserish kind of things. And your numbers kind of suck too. You should be a comedy guy, dude. You should do some comedy. You and your brother should do some comedy skits. It'd be hilarious. I would watch it. I would promote your channel if you started doing those little comedy skits like Flight of the Conchords. All right. Yeah. You know. It's Elite Gamer. I'm an elite here. Whatever. You change your name. Change directions right in the middle of it. Do a bunch of shorts or something like that. I would watch you, bro. It'd be hilarious. Quit spinning your wheels over here on the No Man's Sky algorithm. And, I don't know. Your stories really suck. And if this is some kind of fabrication and it's just you and Miyogi circle jerking each other to try to get people, it probably is Miyogi, man. That guy is fucking weird. I'm just going to go ahead and say it, man. I don't like him. He came over and said something on my channel, gave me this big long type out. First thing he ever did. First of all, I think when another content creator does that, it's just trying to like get their name on a shout out. That's why you never see me over there circle jerking with them or plugging my name in. I'll go in there and just look really quick. I'm like, oh, it looks like they're not having fun, and then I leave. Like, I got other shit to do. I'm not gonna sit there and circle jerk with every other content creator on No Man's Sky content. It's kind of redundant and it doesn't even look fun. And then when I watch other people doing it, I don't buy that they're actually having fun. The giveaways, I'm watching them, they look like they're not even having fun. But this Miyogi guy is all about this. God, man, what I watched an interview with him on Captain Steve's channel. And Steve's asking him these really questions. So I asked him some questions too. I'm like, oh, you know the code for the override? And I'm just kind of being jokey, you know, because that's the way I am. And I'm over there doing the circle jerk. I actually like Captain Steve, so I will go over there and watch him sometimes just to see what's going on. I like his other content too. He's got a nice garden. He had some spiders. He does some really cool things. So it's not just me circle jerking with No Man's Sky content. I actually like Captain Steve. He's got a cool accent, and I would watch him probably talk about anything. Shit. But I don't know why he plays with these guys. I don't know. He's just nice. He's got a big heart, I think. I wouldn't give these guys the time of day, man. But anyway, yeah, the Miyogi, he's got a lot of like clickbaitish type of stuff too. Like, God, I don't even want to go over there and like look at his stuff. But here's how I met him, man. He put a big long text in one of my my videos, and really heartfelt, man. He had a bad week. Well, gosh, it's public. I mean, it's back there. I mean, his dog died and peeing blood, and got real personal with me. Asked me a question, and I was like, "Wow, man, this is." Oh, your video changed my my outlook. I needed this. Blah blah blah. How do you blah blah blah? I don't know what the question was, but it was, you know, I don't know. It was kind of in depth. So I wrote a big long thing back. Never heard from him. That's fine. I know, you know, the content creators are, you know, you're busy. You just dropped off a comment and took off, you know, right? Well, I see that interview that's happening, and then I just kind of go over and look at his channel because I know these guys have been wanting to work with me, and I'm like, all right, well, if they're, I don't know, if they can handle and be some adult type of people and not be like super No Man's Sky fans and Sean Murray fans and Hello Game fans and blindly just love it. And if I said like I don't really like Sean Murray, you know, those kind of people I can't deal with. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't have no idea where to even stop with that. I seen the same thing that he wrote to me, copied and pasted like in a few different other places, and then on the interview he said the same exact thing. So it's almost like this virtuous thing of his or something. And then it was very like he's condescending to everybody, like he's got some his brain powers, and it's just kind of weird. He's got this enigmatic kind of approach. It's like it's clickbait. Enigmatic clickbait, mental clickbait that he's like, guys, that's a really hard way to describe it, and I just that's the best way I could say it. Yeah, enigmatic clickbait, mental clickbait on you. I'm having a hard time with my words, man. Good morning, AC. What's up, man? We're just bullshitting and talking. I seen some bullshit on the yeah. I hate having to see this. I hate that I'm a YouTube person. I have to get up and see all the other YouTube garbage. I just rather not see it, but I have to kind of see it. And then it sort of interests me because it's kind of dumb. So dumb I want to talk about it. And nobody else is going to sit here and do this because they all want to circle jerk with each other. Gosh, what they need to do is get 1,000 of them. They just need to get like 1,000 of these circle jerkers. Quit circle jerking with only like 50 of you. Or 100, or how many ever. Get 1,000 circle jerkers, and you can all make money. Watch each other's videos and circle jerk together, and beat the YouTube algorithm. You know, quit fucking around, and get this circle jerk orgy fucking going. No Man's Sky circle jerk orgy, man. Can you say that on YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, Elite Gamers is over there like he's got a whole long he's snapshotting things that I'm saying and everything. Oh, I can't believe he said that. I said it. You guys are idiots, man. You act like idiots, man. Like little kids, man. Turn your channel commenting back off and stop playing with everybody. I think it's fabricated. I think him and Miyogi fabricated it, and it's really poorly done. Like, I don't know, man. Make it like you should do a long con on this one right here, and actually create the stuff and create something like that, and then do like this battle in between this other channel and everything else, and it's actually just you, Like, don't do like an overnight long con on everybody. It's like the short long con. It's not even really like buyable. Anyway, if anybody cares about that, I really gave that probably way too much effort. And I forgot half the shit that I was saying about it as I was talking about it. That's how interesting it is, man. Well, let's end it on a good note, man. Let's end it on some good stuff over here. We got No Man's Sky Creators Club, and I've got a No Man's Sky Facebook page. These are probably like some of my favorite groups that are out there. So if you're looking for something cool to join, these guys are cool. Speaking of someone cool, man, Rich Schmidt right here. This guy builds the coolest stuff. I remember his builds from way back in the day. He did the like the Dolly skull with the wind blowing back. That was like a featured base, I think. But that was super cool. He did that one a long time ago. And now he builds all these. He does a lot of cool builds. Him and Randy Davis and some of the other guys in here. They have a cool little hub, and they actually have a good time, man. I like their channels, and I like their vibe, man. If there was any people that I would go and mess with and actually collaborate with, these are the people right here that I could probably see myself getting along with. Barb Blyce is a cool lady, man. And then the stories that they come up with, too, for their bases and things like that are just really well thought out, man. They don't just make a post and make a base and I don't know. Well thought out stuff. Speaking of Barb Blyce, there she is. She's the admin in here. I didn't even know that. She's welcoming everybody. Really nice lady, man. She's just so nice. I mean, that's the lady that she's going to walk you in. Like, yeah, I'll make some muffins. She's going to make muffins and have cookies and several different types of drinks. Make sure that you've gone to the bathroom. It's a great lady, man. Just a great lady. Very inviting. Not like these people over here. Take notes. Elite. Oh, gosh. Oh, I don't even know if I took stabs at Elite. I got to take stabs at Boyd, man. I don't like this guy either, man. I don't know. Titties hanging out, yelling at his kids. Maybe I catch bad streams. He's got thousands of hours. I'm sure I just pop in on every time it just happens to be that way for me. Or tell me if I'm an asshole or if that's the way it is. If anybody else watches this dude. I've poked my head in a few times, and that's what I've seen. I love GG Plays, man. This guy does the little stories. I thought I had this on, I didn't even get an alert for this, I don't think. Maybe I did. There's only a few channels. There's only a few channels that I'll alert for and hit the bell. Oddly enough, GG is one of them, but he's changing his format, I think. Some directions. He usually has a little kid talking. That's one was my favorite part about the GG. He's got the little Gek that would talk. The little Gek should be like, oh, I headed over to coordinates 38.87. Why is he not doing that anymore? That was like the cutest thing about it, man. If he loses that and he doesn't do that, then I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be so. Are they all like that now? Dreams of the deep. Let's go back 3 months ago. See if he's still. See, there it is.
Supplies. My ship suddenly picked up a signal trace, but the voice content was distorted. From what I could make out, the message read, "They left us. Duty bound to follow."
Dude, these are some cool stories, and I love that voice. If you haven't checked out Golden Gek, go over here and check out Golden Gek on the YouTube, man. It's really good. Really good voice. I thought about stealing the idea. I know where the AI comes from. It's an AI platform that lets you choose different voices, and it's a kid voice. And man, I've tickled the idea of maybe using that for some things. It's a subscription. I mean, they had a deal on it. I didn't pull the trigger, but almost did. It's really cute. It's really cute, but it's Golden Gek's kind of thing over here. So, man, it's a really good it's a good deal. I did use some AI voices on some of my my lore videos. I like direct uploads. What is this? What are you doing, AC? You still in here? Dude, I love the music, man. Damn, those are horns, man. That is epic, bro. That's good stuff. Thomas Ye Hidalgo. I hope I said that right. Anyone else having issues with power doors? Man, I don't know. Is anybody having an issue with power doors? When was this? August 13th? I'm just chilling, man. I should be going into work, but we had open house last night, and I was there for a long time yesterday, making sure everything was perfect. So I'm having a little morning to myself, man. Relaxing. Nirvana, what can you do with a circle? Oh my God, what haven't we not seen with a circle? I love you, Nirvana, and I think she's a really great builder. I would even say that she's a master builder. But the fact she goes around calling herself that is kind of weird. I think it's a language thing. I don't know. Maybe there's, I know people have these, like, they're using English and it comes out kind of weird. It just really comes out really condescending, Nirvana, man. You come out, to me, it sounds very weird when you speak. It's cool, though. I don't know. What can you do with a circle? What have I not seen with a circle? I don't want to see any more circles in No Man's Sky. I'm circled out. Spheres and circles need to go away, man. I've just seen too many of them. I'm sorry. I'm sick of seeing circles. Man, some wicked freighter bases need to be coming up. Look at this guy using the... yeah, see... It's a little city vibe. I think I can put one of my little cities up here, man. We need to get the we need to get up on the freighter with the Euclid mod and add some wicked pieces down. Oh, Boyd. See, and this is where it just like it gets old, Spamming your own groups to get the extra couple likes and views. Gigi don't even put a fucking a headline up here. He's like, here's my video. Like, hi guys, blah blah blah. I don't know if I run big groups, and I'd like to at least have some effort. Anyway, I have great things to say. I mean, I'd rather see his video than Cooper's. Man, look at Rich Schmidt. Crisscross applesauce. Thoroughly enjoyed my visit, despite the portal. Yeah, man. Rich is going over. Oh, he visited over at Crisscross. Crisscross is another person. I love your building and everything like that. Very good. Another just pompous, just a pompous individual. Really garbage demeanor towards anybody else that plays any different style. Yeah, particularly Blender or anything else. His manipulation and his exploit of the game is the only exploit that is the right one. And if you don't do that, well then you're just not as superior as. And this is like his verbatim, his words to me one day. I was like, oh, all right, applesauce. I'm gonna SOS see my fucking ass out of this conversation. Don't talk to him anymore. Block. That blocked his ass. Oh goodness, man. After hearing him say some weird stuff, man. This is why I can't get along with people, man. It's almost like they, they are their biggest fans, which is not a problem. I don't know. I mean, you got to be somewhat. Rusty Starhopper's cool, man. He runs a great group. Let's go check out the Interstellar Index, man. These guys are cool. Now, this is a group I can mess with. This is a guy and everything else like that I should mess with. I just don't really. If I was going to get into a group, man, Interstellar Index would probably be it. These guys are thick-skinned and can take shit and give shit and take a joke and act like adults. Don't whine and bitch about little frivolous little things. There's no arguments here. You just get, if you don't like what he says, you're gone. Anyway, I like Rusty Starhopper, man, and I like the Interstellar Index, man. If there was a group I was gonna fuck with, this would be the group that I'd go fuck with. But I don't fuck with people, so we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Let's go over to no memes guy. Is this memes? No memes guy. Where's the regular one? Oh, Martin's in here doing his thing. So where's the regular page? Did I get kicked out or something? You never know. I never go in here. It takes me a while. Oh, there it is. Well, I don't know why it's way down at the bottom. It's usually at the top. That was a cool looking base that I skipped over. Wicked banner shot that's over off on the left now. What happened to Facebook? They changed it again? Gosh, keep throwing everybody for a loop, huh? Who else loved the game since the start, long before it became a sleeper hit? Oh goodness, can we come up with any more of a Hail Mary fan one-liner hit? You could just AI write any one-liners like this, something about how great the game is, or Sean, or something like that. Post it. Yay! I'm a fan. I get it. I'm really being very Scrooge. I'm being Scrooge McDuck over here about it. I'm like rolling my eyes. It's all right. He's all right. I just don't think he's sincere. Maybe he is. Black hole jump in. Just realized I managed to catch this just as a frigate started dropping in. The blue dot and the distortion. This guy takes great photos, man. And he has the best story, too, man. They met online in the game, chatted for like the longest time, and then he flew her out, and then they got married, all in real life. This is a great story, man. Like, they're standing here, they're playing. This is some real No Man's Sky love story shit right here, if you've ever seen it. It's a wicked story, man. A wicked story. A No Man's Sky story of all stories. If there was one story that I could add, like if I could just highlight and tell out of all the No Man's Sky experiences, that is probably the most touching, that just transcends and goes through No Man's Sky. It was like, it was everything what No Man's Sky was about, being alone and finding, and I don't know, it's kind of a magical story. I don't know if I was in a better place. If I had some more coffee in me and I could speak, I could tell the story a lot better. But it was pretty damn good. It's a good story. It's a great story. Hey, man, we talked about this, I think, already. This is glitchy. I had some weird glitchy stuff the other day on the Xbox. It looked like these, I don't know. It's like almost the graphics were not attaching to the mesh. And you kind of just seen the mesh in there. And it had like this 80s MTV vibe. That's why I called it. It was the 80s MTV mod. And I've never seen it before. And my wife was playing it on the Xbox. And it looked really wicked. We got some video footage of it. She is not technically, she's not good technically, and I'm trying to figure out how to get the videos downloaded. We used to do it, but then it started going to a cloud. I don't know where the hell the cloud's out. I don't know where her cloud is at. She's like, "Will you tell me where my cloud is at?" Like, I don't know where your cloud is at, girl. Yeah, I don't even, you are in the cloud already. That girl is in the cloud, I swear. Don't tell her that. Don't tell her that. Is she around? She ain't around, is she? Baby cakes? Just kidding. She's not here. She's at work. I do what I want. This is my house. I'm the man of this house. My shit. I do what I want around here. I'm the boss. Huh, baby? What was that? Yeah, I wouldn't use it either. I get on just for family stuff, and I have big groups on Facebook. So yeah, let's go back into my groups here. It's Ableton Advanced, and I need to start doing stuff. I need to start doing more things. I run this group here. It's 17,000. It's actually been dropping. It was 18, and I've been like sitting on this because I don't like Facebook. I can't even run my channel. Because I'm the admin, and I only have a few other admins, but there's not anybody doing any adminning. So there might be a problem. I get alerted for a problem, and then I get banned from Facebook from trying to stop guy A from calling guy B a dill hole, but a worse word or just whatever. So I'll get in the middle of it and I ban somebody, and then somebody reports me, and then I'm under the umbrella. Just kind of just like what we were just talking about back here with this brainiac, Elite Gamers, threatening to report everybody, and that he has reported people. I think it's all fake, and it's a ruse. That's a fabrication. He and Miyogi and their little childish brains are coming up with some kind of poor, elaborate, I don't know, some turd of a scam, Ponzi scheme thing for you guys. I have no idea. I don't know. He wishes he had this much love where people would make a group for him just to make a trap and things like that. He didn't even make his own trap for himself. I think it is just a fabrication, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, reporting on things like that and reporting stuff and being frivolous reporters is something that hurts us socially anyway. It's really killing our platforms. People just like Elite Gamers. If that is what he's doing. If he's not doing that, then he's telling other people and all the other idiots that follow him, I said it, how to report people. And yeah, so then they go then he's got this little army of reporters, yeah. Anyway, I won't get down that because then I'll tell out some, YouTube tactics, and I don't want Elite Gamers or Miyogi to know some of those things. They'd be like, "Oh, we can do that? Oh, I never knew." So yeah, don't do that. Don't be a fucking a little tattletale for no reason. Well, yeah, of course, if somebody's talking about doing some terrorist stuff, or if someone's really bullying somebody about doing something physically to them. But even then, we play a fantasy game. We can't even talk about the Viking going over to the Gex and having some kind of a battle. Can you imagine having a conversation about that on YouTube and Facebook? I'm on the Gex side, you're on the Viking side. We have 20 versus 20, and we're talking about this on Facebook. How do you go about not triggering all the keywords? I'm gonna stick this, I'm gonna pulse cannon your ass. The Viking race is gonna, can you imagine just you can't trash talk. You got to be nice, Call of Duty did this too. You remember the Call of Duty used to be like, oh, you got the contract, and he's like, all right, go slop the bastard. And now it's like, all right, go play patty cake with him. Call of Duty went woke, and you can't even go slop the bastard now anymore. It's, all right, get ready for some patty cake. Yeah. You Corvax side, man, you got no feelings, bro. No feelings. Can Corvax even have orgasms? That's my question. I'm on the Gex side, man. I'm secreting out of every orifice all over the place, man. The cockpit stinks. It has to be washed every time I ride in the ship. Stinky, bro. I just had something stinky come out of my orifice this morning that I'm not even, sometimes you're like really proud of them and you're like, man, I'm going to bask in the ambience and just sit here and enjoy this. And you're like, man, I'm proud of this. I wasn't proud of this. And it was something that it was like, I don't know, man. It was like standing on an alien planet for the first time, but you don't have a mask and you're just going to die, on the first breath probably. Yeah. That's it, man. Corvax. I don't know how to say about that, man. Yeah, well, what can you do? We injected you guys with our DNA in your spawn pools. I got a video about it. Who's talking now? Let's see. Jason, Sky Masters Media, don't need to. Science in short period of time called seconds will do it. And a handful of earth put in a bottle and then add water and shake it up and wait a few seconds. That's totally different. Listen, all right, listen, let's go watch these brainiacs. I did a video. I'm out walking on the beach the other day.
Man, these layers.
I'm talking about layers and rocks. I don't know if it's eons. What's an eon?
Look at the rock formations and stuff. Look at the rocks and the holes.
So the layers and rocks, man. I have a bunch of rocks, and layers are formed in seconds with water, not eons. I'm like, do you just throw out answers on topics randomly?
Bubbly,
Seconds?
like
Is that your final answer?
Marshmallow.
Sure, you don't want to phone a friend? And he's like, yeah, take some sand, put it in a glass, and shake it up. Sure. Layers in seconds. That's what he come back and said. How do you, gosh, how do you? I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how I deal with barking dogs. All these barking dogs. Sometimes you just gotta stop, and I don't want to stop for every barking dog because I'll never get to where I'm going. But sometimes we'll just do a dedicated. I'm gonna stop for every barking dog, and that's what this video is. It's a video picking on and stopping at barking dogs. Because I usually don't try to do it, but. Maybe we can even just turn it into content or something because, man, people do stupid stuff. But then if you talk about them doing stupid stuff, then they get mad. Like, hey, he pointed out exactly what I did and made me look dumb. I'm going to report him. Like, excuse me? I showed exactly what you did, except for we just made it look like the idiot you were instead of like you making it sound like some brainiac. We did the video the right way, actually, and you're mad. And that's where we get at with this stuff here. So yeah, you got to be politically correct and all nice and all P's and Q's. All right, guys, I've had enough. Fleet up to glyphs. This looks cool. What's that up in the Oh, he's in something. Okay. Oh, we can go get the models out of the game. The beautiful loneliness of its launch. It will never. Well, these guys haven't gone over and checked out the E3 mods and stuff like that. It will never. I don't know. I've gotten right back to that E3 vibe just recently. I swear people get on here and they talk about No Man's Sky just because they played on an Xbox once, and they're like, I've got 700 hours on Xbox. I'm a professional. You don't know shit. You're not a developer. You don't know shit about the game. You know 700 hours of your own experience of your own console of No Man's Sky. That's a great, lovely photo right there. Who is this? Oh, it's Kenobi, man. Shinibawan Kenobi. This guy does good work. He does good building and stuff, and he's got a great eye for taking some photos because I know the name, and I always stop on all of the posts, man. Good stuff. Good flock of butterflies. It's very nice. I don't know what we were just talking about. I think we're wrapping it up. How cool is this game spin? Christopher Stahl posting Captain Steve's videos. All right. That looks cool, man. That looks like Valcor. Oh, look, Valcor. There's the guy. Somebody already seen it. Doesn't surprise me. Let's give that a like. Can I even get it a like? What am I on? I don't even know. Dude, Facebook sucks. What can you do with a circle? Who is this? Oh, I thought that was the other emblem. It's Kenobi again. Oh shit! Look at his. Oh, he's. I thought it was great. I thought it was glitching out for a moment. All right, guys. We got the new mods. Should we slam them in there and see what happens? Let's open up my mod folders here. Constructs. Not that. That's pets. All my icons went all over the place recently after I got multiple monitors, and every time my NVIDIA card updates, I have no idea what is going to work and what is not going to work, and where stuff is going to be at on my screen. Obviously, this happens all the time for some reason. It just rearranges itself. All right, so constructs, mods. Let's see. Let's replace all this. We're going to grab everything and just throw it in here. It should hit our replace, and it's replaced everything except for the spawner and the worm, which is exactly what I wanted to see. Let's go over to constructs here. We'll replace the constructs, and that's done. Now we had some other ones. I don't know if they're compatible though, so we're just gonna hang tight with that. And let's see this in action there, folks. I think my gaming, let me look and see. I wasn't prepared to game, but we're just going to go in here and check this out really quick. Hopefully it just switches over automatically. Looks like it is. Yeah, it's like smelling your butthole, you know? It's like itching my finger and smelling it. And I agree with you on that, except for how I took it somewhere else. I think it's a little bit different. Yeah, kids are a little bit more entertaining. It's a little bit more innocent. Probably, yeah, definitely way more entertaining. Yeah, I watch students fight all the time. I see it. It's way interesting. You have to pretend like you don't like it, and you got to yell at everybody, but you're like, damn, man, I should have world starred that fucking shit. You know? I can never say that to everybody, but I'm thinking it in my head, buddy. And it'd be a lot more entertaining to watch than those two guys. And I don't want to talk about it. It just it pops up on my shit on my YouTube. It's the only thing that I have to get on, and I'd rather just not see it. But it forces me to see like other, because I'm in the No Man's Sky algorithm, so it's gonna slam it down my throat. I'm gonna have to see it no matter what. And then you see some shit like with a headline like that, and you're like, all right, he clickbaited me. I can't resist. I've got problems. I got Clickbait Anonymous coming out, man. You know, I took the video down a while back. I don't know. I thought I was going in some. I don't know. I get these little weird burnouts, man, and then I get into these surges and purges of where I feel like I want to be morally sound, and then I get into a purge where I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking morally fuck anybody that comes across me, you know. So, yeah, I'm not feeling like a good boy lately. You could send some thoughts and prayers to me or whatever you want to do. Yeah, I've been digging into it, man. And I think it's funny. So yeah, we are gonna I rekindled that last video that I took down, and I premiered it. It's in horrible quality, but you know what? It makes it even like, I don't know, that much more right and vintage to the current situation, if there's an odd way to describe it. Yeah. Funny, man. It's funny. It's funny. Someone's got to talk about these idiots circle jerking with each other, man. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of like having to see it. And if they're going to do it, they just need to get bigger numbers. Like I said this earlier, like if you're going to sit there and do that circle jerk and that's all where your hours and everything comes from, you need 1,000 of you doing it. That way you can beat the YouTube algorithm and make money. God damn, I got in and out. It's my first fucking day, dude. Jeez. I like this planet though, man. Should we have ran around a little bit? It's where I left off though on my last one, so I typically like to get up and move. But damn, that thing looks good. Redmas is killing it. So you're talking about some E3 vibes. Like, so we taking it from we got some E3 vibes, and we've taken it further. I mean, that was E3-ish back there, and I'm sure we're gonna find some more. Those pillars will be everywhere. They're kind of a staple now. Everybody's doing them. Some odd terrain coming up. What the hell are those? Fungus? Oh yeah. Monochrome. Hey, with it like this, it kind of looks cool. Jeez, look at that shit. We're gonna get into the rings. Can we get into the rings? I didn't even see if they were able to. They didn't touch the planet, did they? Just right there. Yeah, well, the mods are slamming out good, man. Redmas always does a really great job. I'd have rather him. I think he overhyped it this time. He got everybody going. I love you, Redmas, but I think this time you overhyped it. You know, I'm glad to see it right now, but man, I'm worn out from the wait. I just wish I just didn't know, and it just landed out there. I'm like, oh my god, you see this? And it's gonna be hours and hours and hours of content in here, and little hidden gems and Easter eggs. Because I've talked to him about it, and he's got a lot of cool little stuff. He had some stuff in the last one, like you had to like kind of look around and find it. I needed some jetpack mod here. Am I empty? Incoming storm. Look at that terrain. I mean, just the levels and sub-levels. And you got a level down here, and then you'll have a cave that drops in. Yeah, there's E3 for you right there, times, but better. They took the E3 vibe and ran with it. Got some square topography off in the distance there. Yeah, I mean, there's just, we can just keep on running, and we'll keep on finding some kind of odd anomalies as we keep on going. Something that isn't typically there. I always said it's like taking the randomization dice and going from a 6-sided dice to a few larger dice, you know, than rolling it. Man, my jetpack sucks. Interstellar, let me see. I was just talking about you guys in the beginning of the video, man, how I love your group, man. Our Interstellar camping adventure kicks off today. Am I coming by? I have to go to work at some point in time. I gotta do stuff. I should be at work now. Yeah, I mean, I'll pop on by, I guess. You know, I'm not like a big community person, man. I don't know why. It's just the community is... but your community is different, though. So, yeah, man, I should stop on by. And if there's a community I ever wanted to brush with, that's the Interstellar Index. I just can't... I don't index very much, but, you know, I'm an indexican. Honorary. I'm honorary indexican. And that's fine with me, man. I'll be the background. I still owe you the models too. It's, gosh, you know, I'm a terrible person, man. I procrastinate, especially things like that, man. I have no excuse. The piece of paper is still sitting here. I look at it and I look away. Like, my reminder just pisses me off. It's still sitting right there. Oh, gosh. It's summertime, man. I don't know. I'm supposed to be, I got a garage full of these little mini bikes and little projects. I should be out there working on that, too. I like doing nothing a lot. Look, it's just bubbles coming in. Random bubbles. I told you, you can just keep on running and keep on running, and you'll run into, like, little odd stuff randomly as you're going. Like, the size of that thing, man, jeez. Gee whiz. Yep, honorary, whatever. I like it. I gotta, you know, I was thinking about, well, I'm running into an invisible wall here. Some kind of invisible graphic. It's crazy. Can't get around it. Oh my goodness, the thing is huge. You know what I haven't seen in a while, though, is those krakens. It's a big krakens. I used to see them all the time. God dang it, man. This stupid jetpack. I need some jetpack mods. How do you guys do this in vanilla? You get like a little micro burst. Like, what's the point of even having a jetpack? I couldn't go back. I could not go back to and this is probably even set up. I probably am. Look, I'm on the invisible graphic. Let's check it out, man. Let's see. Am I lacking something here? Technology. Oh, what the heck is going on? Do I have Here we go. I have my boosters. He's got room for some improvements. I mean, he doesn't have any modules really on, so I guess there is some room here to get better. Not now, though. Look at those colors. I was just heading over to the big rock here, the big square rock, and to see what kind of weird, odd things that we were going to find on the way over, which... Storm clearing. All right. Big crystals. The terrain is just... That's my favorite part. I love seeing wicked terrain. I like it even where it's like I can't even like get through it. You know, you gotta jetpack more. Yeah, that's evil looking, man. That's the Badlands right there. Simba, do not go over there. It's the Lion King. That's a hole. That's a hole, folks. That's a hole right there. That's 2 holes. Yeah, that's a good planet right there, man. It's pretty decent. And we're running solid. And I'm probably at Ultra, right? I think I have everything. Let's check everything out here. See where you're at here. We're pegged, but I do have the cheating Fidelity FX super resolution on. I hate that thing. I'm using it, but it's cheap. I'd rather use it's like a man. Don't even get me started about that Fidelity FX super resolution. What a misleading fucking name. It's upscaling. It's copying the pixel next to it. Smoke and mirror tricks. All right, but yet I'm using it. All right, I just want to make sure I'm at fake ultra light. It's made by Budweiser. Same company. All right, let's get a couple more planets in. You know, I know you've watched some Cheech and Chong, right? You know, and Cheech does that song. You should redo the song, but make it for Indexicans. Indexican Americans. Don't like to get up early in the morning, but they have to, so they do it real slow. God, I love that shit. It takes me so back. I'm gonna have to go watch that fucking movie, man. Indexican Americans have cousins named Rito, Suevo, with a cousin named Bob. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm trying not to. See, I'm too white to probably get away with jokes like that, even though I mean it with utmost sincerity and as a term of endearment. Most people won't see it that way. Oh my God. He is just way too white to fucking make any jokes like that. I think it's funny. I love the movie. I think it's a funny joke. I think you'd get away with some stuff like that, and I think it'd be funny, man. Indexican Americans. Like the nenes, the no-nos, and the ninas, and the nina-na-na-na-na-na. Whatever the hell he says. I don't even know what the hell he's doing there, but it's funny. That is hilarious. Coffee's kicking in. Ah, long pulse warps, man. What are we gonna do about those? This is kind of boring. What do the other content creators do during long pulse warps? You know, like they just sit there and talk, or are they gonna start like digging? I don't know. I don't know what I'd be doing, man. It's kind of boring. Offensive jokes are the funniest. That's right. But it hurts my feelings. He wasn't even talking about me, and it hurt my feelings. Indexican Americans. Everybody else that's watching is like, hold up a second, what the fuck is he saying? We got 2 people in the group that know the hell I'm talking about. Hopefully more than that. Listen, the Indexicans, let's stop for a second here. Let's get some context here. Dexicans, man. Where you guys at here? Let me show everybody the group, man, because it's a great group. I already talked about you guys earlier. Hopefully I can find the group really quick. Oh, is it not over there? I can't even turn it off, huh? No Man's Sky Interstellar Index. And I can't get the screen off here. Game capture. Boom, there it is. Yeah, man, you guys go check out this group. So this is where you can like catalog things. So you've got a portal code to a location that will hold a certain ship or a weapon or gosh knows whatever you want. Also community events. Actually really cool community events, man. You know, they're really good. Camping adventure. Obviously I haven't been on for a while. I'm learning today. I'm gonna learn today, folks. So another camping adventure, community build event. So there are always like these themes, which I think is really cool, and everybody getting together and getting inspired and showing off their artwork. It's kind of like a gosh, it's like Burning Man, but with different themes in No Man's Sky. That's what I'm gonna call it. You know. You can't use this. What does that mean, Ben? Can you elaborate, please, sir? Ben? This? I don't know. I'm about starting to think you can't touch this. Can't use this. Yeah, I don't know what Ben's talking about over there. We're not in Dexicans. Yeah. Tea bags here. Yeah, you guys are doing some cool stuff here, man. Good builds. Yeah, this I seen this in a different man, look at that front end of that ship right there. That thing is crazy. Oh, it's an actual from a it's actually from something then. Oh, that's actually a good replica. Holy shnikes. Oh, that's actually really cool. That's a cool ship right there, man. And I've definitely seen this guy's name before, man. This is not his first good build. I know the face and the name. Pretty wicked. So here it is, what he was talking about over here, guys. Attention, all Indexicans. Our next community event is just 2 days away. When was this, the 16th? Oh, yeah, so the 18th. And he's talking about today. He just said it over there. It's my first day, man. Chill out, bro. It's my first day. All right, so pack your sleeping bags, tent, camper, RV, marshmallows, and fishing poles. Load up the boats, ATVs, jeeps, and dune buggies. Holy shit, pile in the little gecks and grandmas. Into the station wagon. We're going camping. This is cool, man. I like it when someone writes out a great intro and just doesn't just like, oh, come on by. This is great stuff. I love reading it, man. We invite you all to join us and hope to see you on our interstellar camping adventure. And then it goes into giving the glyphs and everything right here, guys. So, glyphs to be announced August 18th. So you have is there an announcement up here at the top or anything? Did I miss it, bro? Here it is. Attention. Have you not announced it yet? I don't see that you have announced it or anything. Am I missing something? Facebook keeps changing on me, and well, I could be dumb and not catching it. Please leave us some feedback. I think it would be in the top announcements, right? You would pin it, wouldn't you? Seems like something you would pin. Oh, we're coming in a couple hours, guys. But anyway, you can go over and check out the Interstellar Index. Hit the like and subscribe. Yo, man, do you guys have any other? I know you guys have some sites or anything, but you don't have like a YouTube or anything, right? I don't think you do. But the site here, and I'm sure you've got a you've got the official thing. Hold on, let's go into about groups. Yeah, well, I mean, come in here and check it out, look at it. I'm sure we can find other links to other places. Just not from me, because I am not very efficient into keeping up with all the social media app changes. All right, so yeah, they're going to be announcing that pretty soon. Nope, no YouTube channel, no YouTube channel. I just wanted to plug in a site, like if you had a regular site, which I thought you did. I'm sorry, man. I'm terrible. I didn't know I was plugging you in, but I'm trying to. This is me plugging you in. I'm falling forward, doing the best I can. It's my first day, folks. My first day. Don't tell the boss. He's gonna fire me. All right, I'm plugging in. I'm plugged in the Interstellar Index. The glyphs are coming today. It's the camping. Think some camping stuff. I'm sure you can go over there. There are usually a few builders that have a few things already up, and you can kind of get the idea and the gist of things. And let me just remind you right now, if you're going to go over there and do that sort of thing, it's nice to have base etiquette. Don't put your comm balls all over people's bases. That's the same thing as like you putting your balls in someone's face. Don't put your comm balls on people's bases. It's like putting your balls on people's faces. That's how you can remember that's not cool. So just remember that rhyme, mull it over in your head. Don't put comm balls on people's bases. It's the same as putting my balls on people's faces. And that's how you're going to be like, no, that's not cool. I should not do that. And also, you shouldn't put your base computer within eye shot of anybody else's base too. It just come up with the same thing as that. If I put my base down near somebody else's base, that's me putting my balls in their face too. All right, same thing, same thing. It's etiquette. Just want to throw that out there for the people. Look at these holes. These are crazy, man. This is also why I don't really do a lot of multiplayer too, because I'm usually running like this, man. Like if I come and join your game, I don't know. It's hard for me to look at the game normal like this after having so many damn hours into the game. It's hard for me to play it. I mean, I'll go back and I'll do it every once in a while, and I'll go and build like that, and then I come back to this to I don't know, for contrast of making me enjoy it. And then whenever the mods break, I have to take a break every once in a while too, so that's a forced break. But he went crazy with this terrain. There's a lot of planets that look like this, but that have these rocks like this, but this one's really decorated very nice. And I bet if we went underneath these guys here, there's going to be a sub-level underneath there of just even more. Yeah, there's going to... I bet there's a sub-level. Look, yeah, there it is. Already I can see it. So now we're like in the cave underneath, and then there'll be some openings. Yeah, like right here. And we go into a cave. It's got Chloe shit all over the floors. Look at that, man. These are like the little gems I'm talking about, man. Redmas always just... He's not gonna like he's gonna throw you a bone no matter where you're at somewhere. I mean, you can go to like the most boringest place and then turn this on, and then he's gonna give you something. He's gonna give you some little eye candies here and there. That glowy stuff right there is cool. I'm hoping to find some more. Oh, look at that, man. So we got some veiny stuff going in the cave right here. Look at this land bridge inside of a cave. I mean, it's crude, but it's really cool topography inside of here. It's trippy. Never seen before. Never seen before. NVIDIA Ben. What's up, Ben? How you doing, man? I still don't know what you're talking about. You came in, you said you can't use this, and then you said NVIDIA version of Fidelity FX. And then you said hi. Well, hi, Ben. What's going on, man? I'm using this. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm using this. I'm gonna use this all day. I'll be dissing all day, my friend. Dissing all day. Man, this place is crazy, dude. The animals, everything, man. This has been a really wicked little planet here. It's definitely paradise. Very cool. You guys say one more? What's up, Throttle? I always see you playing, man. I never join in people's games because I'm usually modded and stuff like that. But I always look at yours and I'm like, man, I should probably jump in. I'm just doing some. I was doing some piss talking for the first part of the stream. I got on YouTube and I've seen some baloney stuff from the content creators, and I like to get on and yip yap about them because, well, who else is going to do it? I mean, they all circle jerk each other, and I'm sick of it. So I think it's funny. Anyway, I like to point out how the I don't know, the redundancy in it, and then there's just like stupid things. And I usually stay in my lane too, because you guys hear me say it all the time, and I just want to let you know, like, why aren't you staying in your lane? Leave them alone. Well, because they have come over to me already. They've already forced themselves over upon me. So I find it. I like to point out actions like that. I don't know. And I think that Elite Gamers and his brother could do good comedy, man. If you guys still in here, man, have you seen? You ever guys watch the Flight of the Conchords? It's a comedy show of these guys from New Zealand. I don't know, they're like a band with one follower, and it's like fucking hilarious though. But when he talks, he reminds me of that guy. He's like, yeah, you know, that's right, you know. I think that they could do some comedy, you know, like some skits and stuff like that. And I like his accent. And I think that it would be pretty funny. I think he'd be better at doing something like that than actually No Man's Sky. I think the guy is funny without him even knowing that he is. I think he's funny like he's funny when he is botching a joke. You know, like try to like do like I want to see him like try to do like American humor and do it really poorly, but it's still fucking funny because he did it so poorly. And he's got this different, his foreign accent and this foreign style. I think it would mesh together and make him super hilariously funny. He could just get out of No Man's Sky and just probably kill YouTube and change his whole algorithm and everything else. He already has the subscribers there. People would start laughing. Everybody likes funny stuff. Be funny. Anyway, that's my take on the guy. I like watching them spin their wheels and trying to be No Man's Sky rap stars and having rap battles or whatever they're trying to fabricate over there. It's fucking cute. It's cute. It's cute. That's all I can say, man. It's fucking cute. It's a grown guy with a beard. Playing Barbie doll, dress up and getting into Tekashi 6ix9ine rap battles and stuff with Miyogi. I just might as well go all out and just make it stupid like I did it. I did it with procedural. And I took it all the way to the whole extreme joke and took it all the way. Those guys, that's what they should do. If they're going to fabricate it, get somebody writing some stuff for you, man. Fabricate it, man. Go to the extreme with it. Long con us. Fart sniffing competition. Yeah, I call it the circle jerk, man. They're always, I mean, I jump on, that looked like a pig for a second, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Redmas is going to do something like that, too. I'm going to come across something very weird in here. He's promised me some very weird Easter eggs. So, gosh, you know, he won't tell me what they are, but there's something in here. I think there's going to be some weird shit in here. Somewhere, there's going to be something cool. Oh, the minimum specs change. Yeah, I did some talk about that recently, man, and I thought that was fucking crazy. So you originally said something about the minimum specs, and what we were talking about this, like a couple months ago or something like that? It had to be within the last 6 months. So yeah, and that's thanks for bringing that up, man, because we got a couple people in here that, you know, probably can actually talk about this like rational human beings. And still like the game and talk something weird about it. Yeah, the minimum specs changing. Like now I seen it on there. I went and looked and it said dude, it said a GTX 1060? Am I hitting that right? A GTX 1060. That's a big jump from, and that's the Steam version, I guess. And maybe Steam can do that. Maybe Steam's tired of giving people refunds. But I thought I went over and looked on the site too, and it had changed. And it had always been the GTX 480. So my question is, why we got everybody in here watching and stuff like that, how do you change your minimum specs on a 6-year-old game on year 6? What happens to all the people? Do you just give the money back to, like, if I bought the game a long time ago with a shitty card? And do I have to call Steam up, get my money back? Is it an automatic refund? Is there some recall of the game for people that are like that? I just don't know how that works. How do you just change the minimum specs right in the middle of something? That doesn't make any sense to me. Is there something that I'm not following here? Or, you know, I don't know. How am I not the only one that sees this and like is like, holy shit? There's got to be some upset people about this. So you're playing on a GTX 960s. Yeah, but aren't the oh, it's a 960. Okay. Yeah, and I know people that have lesser cards. And how does it? I mean, 960s, man. Those are man, those 9 series that was a big year for them, right? If I remember right. Yeah, I pulled the trigger right after that. We got the 10 series. And I went for 2 1070s in this little beast for 4K editing and things like that, modeling. And No Man's Sky and gaming were never really... Gaming wasn't really the main thing for why I bought the beast. Music and editing. No Man's Sky just happened to come out that same year. And I was like, oh, wow. All right. It was a good fit. But I got one card that just sits there on some games, like this one, just sitting there doing nothing. All right, guys, what are we doing here? Yeah, we're talking about the minimum specs over there, huh? Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I think that's kind of weird. You know. Where I don't agree with Sean Murray. in whatever contract or whatever painted corner that he's painted himself into, because he looks like a nice guy. He looks like a nice guy. He looks like a guy that I could come in as a businessman and probably take advantage of. I don't think he purposely got into this situation, but he did. I believe he's probably a nice guy, but I could be way wrong. He could just probably look the part. I mean, I know a lot of people that look really nice. They'll sell dirt to you from your own backyard, tell you it's local and organic, and you're just gonna eat it all up, man. My brother could do that. he could do that. I could do that to you, probably. But yeah, not cool. Doesn't mean it's right. But Sean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Sean did, man. I feel it has a lot to do with silent partners. That's my speculation. Blast him. I ain't playing nice today. These long pulse warps are just killing me, man. There's plenty of games using SLI, man. There's a whole bunch of games using SLI. A lot of the great games are using SLI. It's a big list. We was already here, right? It's the one that we were already at. Look at that freaking land shapes. I don't know. He wasn't here. I didn't see these big old trees. Same land shape though. It's a whole lot of this. It's carved out for the for our little outpost here. Yeah, and mostly, you know, the whole reason the SLI was for the 3D, you know, 3D modeling and 4K video rendering. I render videos really quickly. I can make really complex edits and blaze them out real fast. Oh, goodness here. Hold on a second. Hello? No, I'm not. Okay. But if they're all there, then we need all hands on deck then, huh? All right. Well, duty calls. What time is it anyway? It's 10, a little after 10. All right, well, I got a big order that came in. I guess I can go mosey in and get these things done because, well, it needs to be done. They wasn't supposed to come in today. I'm supposed to have a really relaxing day, but boom. Big order, all this heavy stuff. It's coming into work right now. They're looking for me. I'm not there. It's time for me to go. And on that, I'll throw some creature pellets out. We'll dance. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm choking to death over here. That's what's really happening. On that, I'm going to take off, guys. Sorry I had to leave the stream like this. This is why I'm really not a streamer either, because, well, shit, man, I got stuff going on in life. So, I will see you guys on the next video. Call somebody, tell them you love them, and thanks for hanging out with me, man. Yeah, maybe I'll be back on later on. See if I can turn this thing off. Or I'll just leave the camera on and start picking my nose and stuff like that.